There is one technique that is so OP and has been used by some of the best players in the world, yet most players don't use it or even know what it is. However, I'm going to use it to beat one of the best PvPers in the world to prove to everyone that I have the potential to be a top player. But to understand how this all started, we have to go back to the beginning. "82 days ago, an event took place that ruined my reputation, made me look like a joke, and caused me to lose all of my confidence. I had just gotten Tier 3 a couple weeks ago, and I was on top of the world. Eagerly, I signed up to become a tier tester that same day. However, I was told to test a player named EasyDuck for an eval before he was able to test for high Tier 3. Because I had just gotten Tier 3, I went into the duel confident, despite knowing EasyDuck was good. That day, I lost 15 to 1, not once, but twice, demoting me to low Tier 5 and causing me to be made fun of by everyone in the community. Ever since that day, there has not been a single fight that I have won, and many times I just wanted to quit. When I found out about this OP technique, I saw a chance to gain my respect and confidence back. So I decided to train this OP technique for 30 days and use it to prove myself so that no one could ever laugh at me again. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering what this OP technique actually is. Well, this technique is called a sham, where instead of hitting your opponent after they break your shield like people normally do, you jump around them and backstab them. Not only is this incredibly unpredictable, but it is also hard to track and puts you in a better position. However, since it was only day 1 and I had just come back from a 1-week vacation, my goal was just to get used to the game again and unrust so I could start training later. While I was training, I saw that a friend of mine, Pillager, was online. Since Pillager is a retired low tier 2, which means that he was one of the top 10 best PvPers at one point, I decided to duel him and ask him for some tips after to see how I could improve. So I got destroyed pretty hard, but after the fight we discovered an insane different way to sham that would be a huge help to my journey going forward. Instead of going fully around the person and critting them, something which could be more easily blocked or predicted by skilled players, I can strafe to one side and then run to the other and hit them behind their shield. Not only is this way faster than a normal sham, but it's also way harder to track because of the strafing. With this new strategy under my belt, I continued to train. However, I still wanted a real lesson from a good Tier 3, so I hit up one of my friends, Neutron, who has gotten high Tier 3, and he agreed to train me.
You do your momentum breaks too fast. I usually I click and then switch. I don't just do that. Try getting the timing down and doing it a bit slower. There you go. Go around them. They just disable my shield and go forward. Just be aiming and looking at me the whole time. That's how I do mine. Like that, exactly like that. Because here's the thing about the sword and the axe that not a lot of people know. If you're getting crit out like this, you can do 2 axe P-crits before the sword starts to do more damage. So if you hit your second one and then run, you're gonna, it's gonna be like the same amount of damage, but you'll have 1 heart over them.
Everything was going great, so I asked Neutron about shams, not knowing that his answer would make me doubt everything.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. You see how shams most of the time are kind of I don't really use them ever. That's just because it's really easy now to counter them.
This left me confused. Was Neutron right, or was he just not a fan of the technique? However, I decided to push the thought aside and continued to train. After a couple of days, I realized that I needed to figure out the right times and situations to use shams in. So I decided to do a mock test with Duolingo, a good low tier 3, to figure out when to use shams. Although I knew this would make me play worse, I mean, it's not like I have a reputation to worry about, right? Although I expected to lose, only a few of my shams actually worked, which made me think about what Neutron said earlier. But since I was only 11 days in, I put this down to not having practiced shams enough to be able to land them well, so I assumed that it wouldn't be a problem later. So, over the next few days, I devoted a lot of time to researching on shams by watching tier tests from top PvPers. With this new knowledge under my belt, I decided it was time to do another mock test, but this time for real. I was going to go up against Nighteries, a high tier 3 who peaked at low tier 2 for less than 2 days. If that isn't skill, then I don't know what is. However, because Nighteries didn't see me as a challenge, we made a bet that if I didn't go at least 4 to 15 with him, he would get to change my Discord PFP and name. But, as I was preparing for the fight, I couldn't help but remember what had happened the last time we had fought. After I lost 15 to 1 twice and was demoted to low tier 5, I trained for a month, determined to rise from the ashes and reclaim my tier of low tier 3. Nighters decided to test me, and I went in feeling good about what would happen. After all, what could be worse than losing 15 to 1? That day, I lost 15 to 1 for the 3rd time in a row, causing me to get low tier 5 again and branding me as the worst PvPer in the entire community. Now, facing Nighteries all these months later, I knew that everything was on the line. After going 5 to 15 with the Nighteries, I was obviously excited not to have my Discord PFB be an anime girl for 10 days, and I was proud of how I played. However, because Nighteries was playing extremely defensive, I never shammed that entire fight. This made me question what I had been doing for the last 17 days. Should I be focusing on one technique, or improve in general and not put all my hopes on shams? I didn't know. Although I was confused, I still knew I needed to do my best to improve, so I got 2 of my friends, Dookie and Mr. Epic Gamer, and they agreed to train me.
So we both come in like this with our shields, like he comes in close, like just imagine I'm him, comes in close, he's gonna backstab. I promise you. Always be productive with your arrows, like don't just use your arrows. Like it's okay to be like that to get them away, like when they're chasing, but don't just be like shooting your arrows for no reason. 9 times out of 10 they're gonna do this shit, what he's doing right here. See how he's unshielding and reshielding? So I don't actually have to go, like, do the offhand crossbow. Like, you can just bait it. I'm trying to figure, your biggest weakness is definitely getting sorted. Like, watching Mr. Epic Gamer fight you, definitely. He's cooking you. Yeah, he's cooking you. No, I've already seen, like, a lot of improvement.
This training session helped me a lot, which was good because there was a 4v4 Red Rover tournament happening in a couple days. If you don't know what a Red Rover tournament is, basically there are 4 people and 1 person from each team 1v1s. The winner goes on to 1v1 another person from the same team, and the team who has the people left wins. Originally, I wasn't going to play, but then I got added to a group chat by one of my friends, Shadowcloak, who told me to team up with EasyDuck, DJ Bruddy, and Hypernova. So I agreed to team with them for the tournament. Who's going? Who's going? T-Sog. Okay, me. Let's go.
T-Soggy is?
Okay. What the? Okay, that was a ghost. Hyper, go. Okay, good. Let's go. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, EasyDuck, go. Okay.
Hell yeah. That's right.
Oh, okay, simply. Go. Okay. Oh! That was some Jackrassy type reach. Oh,
man.
GG's.
I still did more damage than he did to me, so I'll take it.
Although we lost and we all felt bad, I honestly wasn't too mad. Sure, it sucked, but I was very shaky, nervous, and overall, I just had fun. However, the 30 days were up, and it was time for me to tier test. I was going to go up against Neutron, the same person who had trained me in the beginning. I knew that I had the skill to win, but no matter how hard you try, sometimes things just don't go to plan. Oh my god.
Oh, you got 30 days, and plus Marvelous is coming out, so you could test them as well.
Bro, but I've been doing this for like a year straight, and I haven't gotten anything. I was at a loss for words. Everything I had done, all that time spent training, was thrown away in one test. I should have quit and never touched this game again. However, I realized something. It didn't matter whether I proved myself to everyone else or not. Now, at my lowest point, I didn't care. I had my confidence back. But this didn't mean I was going to give up. Because one thing about me is that I never go down without a fight.
Bro.
Already too late.
Nice roll that to bake.
Dude, kiss eye, Daddy, oh my god.
Bro, shut up, you're distracting me. Exactly what.
Let's go!
Let's go! He can win this on his own. Let him lock. Wait,
Up it. Nice.
Oh my god. Hold that. Don't try to backstab. The reaction time's crazy.
Bro, you could have just.
In the end, I lost 4 to 10 and I was kept at low tier 4. But it doesn't matter. Remember, your story only ends when you say it does, because you can always keep trying.